Plattsburgh State Television, otherwise known as PSTV, is the school's completely student-run television channel. Oversaw by Professor John Chambers, the studios are located on the lower floor of Yoakum Hall, and the channel airs completely different content every week of the semester, from shows to news and sports. PSTV is the ultimate practicum for communication students at SUNY Plattsburgh, a place where these students are able to apply their learnings in a place that closely resembles a professional environment. Some students take classes to get roles at PSTV, while others volunteer. Every semester, auditions are held to fulfill talent roles for the news and shows, while managers of the channel are elected. The prestigious role is executive producer, who oversees all of PSTV's content. Other positions include news director, sports director, and many more who are responsible for running their specific programming.
As executive producer of Plattsburgh State Television, we accomplished quite a great deal this semester, from all sorts of shows to live sports coverage to even live night, to where we went live for 3.5 hours on a Friday afternoon. On top of all of that, we've taught a young crew how to work as a team and use all of the equipment here in the studio, and as of right now they're going live, and I couldn't be prouder of their progress this semester. All in all, I feel as though I did a pretty good job, and through any mistake that I made, the managers and the crew were there to help me there. My favorite part about PSTV is that you get to have the freedom to walk into that studio and create just about anything that you want to. If you have a project that was in the back of your mind, and you take some of these classes, you get to make it. You have that freedom. You have a lot of freedoms with these classes. You know, Professor Chambers is here every step of the way to help us, but it's really up to us to do these shows and to go live for 7 and tell these stories. That's what I like about PSTV. I never would have thought 4 years ago that I was going to get this experience. I had no clue what I was in for, and I'm so glad for everything everyone's taught me, and it's been a really great experience, for sure.
Well, my job as news director entails overseeing the day-to-day aspects of PS News. Anything from making sure we have stories for a rundown, actually have a production, to overseeing the crew, making sure everyone has a job, making sure everything runs smoothly, and then also just ensuring the day-to-day, making sure everyone knows what job, because at the end of the day, that's why we're here, to learn what every job does at an actual news station. PSTV is a family. You know, everyone that comes through here, you make a friendship for life. I mean, one of my best friends, Jeff, I would not know him if it weren't for PSTV. And a lot of people that come through this program start off as strangers, but we're all best friends at the end of the semester. We can't go a day without talking to each other, essentially. We are like a little family. And that's kind of like, it's also just a great place to come when everyone's having a bad day. We can always come down to PSTV, not screw around, but just have fun. I mean, I'm very proud of the fact of how I've ran the news the past 2 semesters. I feel like we've really taken a step forward in terms of providing quality information for people who do watch. Because if people saw it before I got here, it was very crammed into like a 10-minute segment. Now we're branching into 15, 20, sometimes even 25, 30 minutes. Again, that is my biggest accomplishment, just kind of making news into what it should be.
I've done a lot here at PSTV. I was a crew member my freshman year. I was a manager as a junior, and I got to help create shows for some of the managers who have since graduated and gone on to work in the industry, and I got to co-produce a show of my own. In addition to what we've done in the studio, I've gotten to help out with hockey games, help out with other projects people are working on, and I truly feel like I've been able to do it all. The thing I like most about PSTV is the people. Quite honestly, I don't think there's a better group of people than the ones we get to work here, from the managers, the EP, all the way down to even just the talent we bring in here. The people here are great, always coming ready to work, but are able to, get along with everyone, have fun, and at the end of the day, I've become friends with most of the people I've worked with here. At the end of the day, this is what I want to do for a living, so being able to spend as much time here as I can to figure out what I want to do, how to do it, I'm just hoping to get to spend as much time here as possible.
Do that to you too.
PSTV is one of the most underknown but unique features of SUNY Plattsburgh. Many graduates of the channel have found work in the professional field. Camden, Aaron, Jeff, and all the current members of PSTV hope to keep the tradition going. The best test any school can provide is students being able to apply their learnings, and PSTV will continue to educate and test students' understanding of running every aspect of a television channel.
Great. All right, can I get a 10-second countdown?
All right, 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And take.